In 2024, I named the 20-inch carry-on from Quince as my #1 luggage of the year. Quince has really impressed me with their luggage, especially because they are durable and insanely inexpensive. And now, how exciting! Quince has come out with a full aluminum trunk style carry-on. And of course, because it's Quince, it's an insanely low price. Let's get started. In this review, I'm going to show you all of the details inside and out. I will weigh and measure the bag in person. I will do a packing example so that you can see what the bag holds. And because it's aluminum, I am going to do a durability test, which means I'm going to throw it around a lot. It's the part I'm the most scared of. I'm going to be honest, you guys. I'm not usually a fan of aluminum luggage, full aluminum luggage. It's usually very heavy compared to a polycarbonate hard shell, and it dents and scratches like crazy. I mean, you have this beautiful, shiny, gorgeous bag, and then by the time you've been on a few trips with it, it actually looks like some sort of garbage can that people have been kicking around the city. It makes me crazy. Every single brand that has aluminum luggage, including Quince, usually has some sort of cheesy line with their marketing about every scratch and every dent is a tale of your adventures. Guess what? I've been to 106 countries and all 7 continents. I have a ton of travel stories and adventures that I could tell you. But most of my luggage back here that I've used doesn't have a scratch on it. That excuse drives me crazy. So we will see if Quince made some sort of incredible, magical aluminum bag that doesn't dent and scratch, or maybe we'll find out that Quince should probably do some sort of hybrid version. So here it is. Look at how beautiful. Aluminum luggage, it's a showstopper. And before we get into the full tour, we need to talk about the price first, because the price of this full aluminum carry-on is insane. $275 for a full aluminum carry-on. Do you guys even know how significant that is? Other companies range from $450 and up, even past $2,000. So $275, it's a steal. Let's go ahead and start our tour. As you can see, the outer shell is silver, and it does only come in silver, and I think more colors of aluminum would be really cool, like a champagne or a rose gold or a black. So the detail on this bag is exactly the same as their carry-on that I have reviewed. You have these horizontal stripes in this really fun pattern, and then it actually goes all the way around to this side and then all the way around to the back. But when you turn it back around to this side, it's plain. However, it does have the latches and handles, which we will get into in just a minute. On the top, it does have 4 bumpers, 1 in each corner. You can also see the rivets all along the bag, especially on either side and where the bumpers are. Now on this bag, there are 2 handles, 1 on the side and 1 on the top. And they are both wrapped in leather, and they are both slow release handles. It actually makes the bag even bigger when it comes to the dimensions, because this does stick out quite a bit and does factor into the width and the height. Of course, we have a telescopic handle here in the back. The button is on top. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Feels all right. And then on this side, we do have 4 feet so that if you want to rest your luggage here, it protects it a little bit. And now these wheels, these are Japanese 360 Hinomoto wheels, best of the best when it comes to luggage. So you know you're going to wheel around the airport, the cobblestone, the carpet with ease. And I like that it's color matched with the silver. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the latches. This is a zipperless bag. It is a trunk, so that is how you are going to open it. Every bag has a different way to open the latches, and I always love to get the bag and experiment with it myself. It took me not that long. It took Brian embarrassingly long. Brian's trying to figure out how to open up the Quince trunk. So with these ones, we have a TSA lock on each latch, extra security. They don't really pop out that far. Actually, the handle sticks out just a little bit more. What's your guess as to how to open this latch? There's not a button on here, there's not a button here, and there's not really a button here. But where there is a button, right here in the middle where the lock is. Press it, and it opens. Press it, and it opens. And then I'll show you the inside in a minute. But first, let's close it and measure it. Now, before we get the measuring tape out, I do want to say that this bag is not going to be 45 linear inches or under, which kind of drives me crazy. I wish it was internationally sized. It's going to be great for US-based airlines and for domestic flights. You could probably get away with it if you're flying, Delta over to Europe, but if you end up flying a Delta partner like Air France back, then beware, it may not work. I really do hope that Quince comes out with this in a smaller size. Now, of course, we have to take the wheels and handles into consideration because that's what the airlines do. And it's just shy of 23 inches because of that handle. The bag itself without the wheels and handles is 19 and a half inches. Now let's measure the width. We're gonna have to, again, take the handle into consideration and also those feet. And we're actually looking at 14 and a half inches. The actual width of the bag minus everything else is 13 inches. As for the depth, it's 9 inches, which is the standard. So what's really interesting is that this bag itself is internationally sized. It's the handles that are actually making it too big. This handle sticks up so high that it's making it over 22 inches. And then this handle sticks out so much that it's making it over 14 inches. Otherwise, it would be 22 by 14 by 9. Interesting. And now it's time to weigh the bag. And like I said, full aluminum luggage is a lot heavier than a hybrid model or a polycarbonate model with a zipper. And it's actually weighing in at 9 pounds. And I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier, but I weighed it twice and it says 9.0 right on the dot. But now it's time to check out the inside. And if you are familiar with Quince luggage, it's going to look just like the inside of the other ones. We get to press the button again. I'm easily amused today. So here's the inside. You do have the compression side over here, and you do have the zippered side over here. This zippered side just has a mesh covering. That's it. And then here's your packing depth. But let's talk more in depth about this side. We love a good compression pad. It is horizontal buckles. You've got the mesh compression pad. It does have a zipper if you want to pack anything in there, and the other side is just nylon. And then you have all your packing space here. Of course, you do have the space with your telescopic handle, so keep that in mind when you're packing. I usually like to utilize that packing space if I have items that fit in there. And down here is a little pouch that's going to hold your included laundry bag. It does have a snap, which is removable, and you have this size laundry bag with a zipper on top, which is really nice in case there's something kind of smelly in there. A lot of other companies have laundry bags that just have a drawstring. I like the zipper. Now, one of the nicest things about this bag that I have realized versus other aluminum bags or even hybrid trunk bags is that there's not anything big and bulky taking up space in here. A lot of the times where you're going to have the latch opening or the part that the latch goes into, you're going to have some big bulky things sticking out that you have to pack around. But this bag doesn't have any. This side with the compression, it's very, very flat right here. And on this side, as we can see in here, the part where the latch is attached only takes up about this much space. A lot of the times it's a lot thicker. So I am very, very pleased about that. Now that I've shown you the inside of the bag, it is time to pack it. And I am going to pack this bag using some accessories from Quince and some other essentials that I would typically bring on a 1 to 2 week trip. So what I usually like to do is put packing cubes over on the compression side, and then this side with the zipper all the way around is where I put a lot of various loose items. So let's start by opening up this side with the compression. Now I have kept this empty, but of course you can fill it up with things if you want to. So you can see here that I have used 2 of the Quince compression cubes, and this does come in a 6-pack. Now they come in 6 different colors. I think when I first showed you these cubes, they only came in 2. This cube will have a bunch of clothes in it and will very nicely fit right on the bottom. And then this one has pajamas, bathing suits, underwear, socks in it, and that fits nicely right on the top. You can see I do have a little bit more space here, so I packed a travel umbrella and my sunglasses holder. And then underneath the packing cube, where I have the grooves from the telescopic handle, I do always set my flat iron in there. It's a really good spot to do that, and it doesn't really take up any depth of the packing space. And then really I do still have a little bit more space on top here. And then moving over to this side, I have a pair of women's size 11 shoes. This is my case that holds my GoPro. I have a hat, I have a book, and then I do have, actually it's a purse from Quince, a really good one to travel with. I will link it down below in case you're interested. That fits really nicely in there. And then I do have their all-day neoprene toiletry bag, and that fits nicely in there. So the packing Tetris did really well. I still have one little spot right here and a little bit more space on top here. And what I like to do is usually keep that empty anyway. There's a good chance I'm gonna buy some stuff on my trip. You know, the hypothetical trip that we're packing for. What I was the most surprised with when packing this is that it really seemed a lot deeper for some reason, but I feel like I had a lot of space. As always, when you're packing with that aluminum frame, it's not going to be flexible like a polycarbonate luggage would be, or of course a soft-sided luggage. So do keep that in mind. So now is the part I'm always so scared of. I have to go test this luggage. I'm going to drop it and scratch it, and we'll come back into the studio and see how it performed. Wish me luck. Ah. All right, I usually do this outside, but there's a lot of snow on the ground, so we're gonna do it down in my basement instead. And yeah, that's carpet, so let's pull the carpet up because it's concrete under there. Well, whatever, it's a basement floor. Nothing like redecorating for a YouTube video. This better not mess up my floor. I just painted it this summer. Maggie, stop! Let's go see how it did. Then maybe we can just... I picked here because we have a little protector. This is what the bumpers look like. Just some little scratches, and again, that's why we have the bumpers. This side actually looks really good. You can see a little dent right there. This side just has some little minimal scratches. That's nothing to write home about. A couple other little scratches. It's another dent here. Frame is a little bit scratched up, just basically right there. Wow, I actually already recorded this, but then I forgot to hit record. Here we go again. So that is my review of the Quince aluminum luggage. Before I tell you my final thoughts, I'd like to know what you think. So go ahead and write down your thoughts now that I have given you a tour, packed the bag, and tested the bag. So my final thoughts, I'm somewhat pleased with how the durability test turned out. There are a couple of little dents and scratches on the bumpers, and that doesn't worry me too much because that's pretty typical. I just wonder how it would hold up if this was your only bag that you were going on multiple flights a year with. Is it going to end up looking like that beat up trash can rolling down the street? Because it's not internationally sized, I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to travel with it, but I do often loan out my bags to my friends and family and clients so that they can test it out for me. And if that does happen and there is an update I need to share with you guys, I of course will do so. But my biggest takeaway from this review that I'm kind of in shock over is that yes, this bag isn't internationally sized, we just said that, but it's only because of these bulky handles. This one on the top and this one on the side are just about an inch tall. Even with the wheels to the top of the bag, this would be 22 inches tall. And with the feet all the way to the side of the bag, that would be less than 14 inches wide. And obviously the depth would be the same, but these bulky handles, as cool as they are, where they're leather bound and slow releasing, it's preventing me from being able to take it on all of my trips this year. I do kind of want to test it on a flight maybe and see if I can get away with it, but I'd have to wait for a trip where it's appropriate, where if they end up gate checking my bag, it's not going to really ruin a lot of things. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was entertaining to see me throw this bag around. I know my dog is totally scared right now. She's at my feet, kind of whimpering because I made a lot of loud noises. And now we're going to put suitcases on the list of things that she is scared of. Also the broom and the Swiffer. Anyway, I hope you are subscribed and follow us on Instagram. I have a lot of amazing videos for you this year in 2025, including more reviews, travel help, and a lot of vlogs. Soon I am on my way to the Middle East for just shy of a month, and I can't wait to take you along with me. I will link everything that I showed you in this video in the description box, as well as just the Quince website in general, because Quince has a lot of amazing things, not just luggage. This year around the holidays, I got a bedding set, towels, some clothes. I got a backpack that's more of a purse, not really a travel backpack. I mean, they have some really, really nice things. I even got my son a couple of things as well. Quince is where it's at, guys. Check them out for sure. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.